Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video. I am working on this side as a 6x12 pocket page and on this side as a 3x12. And this is actually not something that came this way. I cut it from some other leftover page protectors and just made this myself. So sometimes you gotta DIY when you really need something. As you can see, I've already picked out everything for this layout in terms of photos and cards. These came from a digital zoo set that I bought, and I figured they were perfect because it's got the giraffe here, the silhouette, plus then the hide kind of picture that shows their spots or whatever you want to call that on a giraffe. And I have to say, these photos are from the Philadelphia Zoo, and I've been to Philly before this trip, but I never went to the zoo. These giraffes were the most active giraffes I've ever seen in any zoo I've been to, and I even took several videos because my goddaughter absolutely freaks out over giraffes. So I wanted to be able to send her some videos, and this little one in particular, I don't know if he's considered a baby or like teenager in giraffe years, but he was clearly smaller than the rest. He was so hyper. He was running around. He wanted to see everybody. He had to be into everything. It was super fun. In terms of embellishing, I have this old pack of stuff that's from Doodlebug, and it's related more to farm, but I'm hoping there might be some animal phrases in there that I can use because I don't really have much else that's animal themed unless it's cats, because I have cats. But I'm going to see if there's anything there that I can make work with this. Plus, and I'll pull out all my general travel stuff, my regular stamps, my miscellaneous, stickers and chipboard, and I'll just see what happens. So the first thing I found in there is this one, How's It Growing? And I think I want to use that for this younger one here, since he was obviously smaller than the rest. So I could either do it here because this is him, or here. It would fit nicely there. Actually, it would fit nicely there or there. So for now, I'll set it there while I look through the rest of my stuff. So here were all of the other things that I found. There was nothing else that was kind of clever like that. But I like all of these. These are all in colors I think I could use. Now, granted, there's no real red here. There is some stuff peeking through here with the way that the light was hitting that. And even though it was October when I was there, everything was just starting to change. So you can kind of tell here. It was almost like summer. It was still in the 70s most days, but there is a little bit there. So I figured, maybe if I wanted to use this somewhere that I could work that in. And then I also like that this heart, I think this was the only blue one in there, that it's not perfect, but it's close. I could work that in and maybe layer up some of this. So I'm going to start that and we'll see what I come up with here. All right, so I switched up a lot of the photos and cards into some different spots in order to make them work how I wanted. So I've decided to use the hello for this guy who's by himself there, and then just the little heart here because they're just so cute. And I think this was the mom because these two were kind of together a lot. Here they are again. So I think baby was sticking close to mama there for a while. And then I put these two little hearts down here. None of this is adhered yet, but I think this is what I want to do. So I have those two, and then I just put a single heart up here, and I'll probably stamp something. I don't think I'll journal there. I'll stamp since I can journal here. I did the How's It Growing, and I actually had to cut that because it was too long. It was more than 3 inches across. So I had to cut it into 2 pieces, but I'm actually okay with it because it covers up a lot of that empty space I had. So it worked out. And then I have this one down here, which I don't plan to do anything with that photo. So because I'm pretty happy with this arrangement now, I'm going to adhere everything, and then I'll move on to what to do next. So I pulled out a bunch of phrase labels that I had, just little words and things, and I've decided to go with this one rather than stamping right there because it's the right color, and it was just pure happiness to stand there watching them. We probably were there for like 20 minutes just watching these giraffes. And you know what? That little one really did look super happy. So I feel like it's fitting. So I'm going to attach that one there. And then I just have to figure out, I think, do I want to do anything to the journaling card? For this journaling card, I've decided I am just going to lightly splatter on it to bring in some of the green because it's very dark with 2 shades of brown and then this black here. So I'm going to just use a little bit of my Memories Mist in Margarita. Here is the journaling card once I did the splattering. So a little goes a long way. It didn't need a whole lot, but I think that's just enough to kind of make it a little bit more visually pleasing, add a little bit of color so it's not just all brown and black. So once that has finished drying, I will put it in the pockets and I'll see if I'm really done. Okay, the card is dry and I have everything in the pocket, so I'm going to do some close-ups here because I do think it's done. So here's top row on this one, middle row, bottom row, and I really love all those things that I found from Doodlebug in that pack. They worked out well. So for the 3x12, here's the top, the middle, and the bottom, and here they are together. I absolutely love this one, and I'm so glad that I got to do a layout for Philly. Thanks for watching, everyone.